We're here with Council President Bruce Kimmel. I think you took the words out of my mouth. It's been kind of a strange ride, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. It's been an incredible 4 years. I guess I took bipartisanship really seriously. I found myself on both sides of the aisle, literally on both sides of the aisle, and it was a fascinating experience. And I certainly appreciate the my Republican colleagues for having me for 4 years, for 3 years, as a member of their caucus, not asking me to relinquish my political affiliation or my beliefs. And we proved that you could truly govern at the local level, despite major philosophical differences, generally Republican, Democratic differences on the role of government. But we put those differences aside, and we were able to get a lot done. At the same time, it wasn't just me working with Democrats. We were working together for the last 2 or 3 years, whether it was Mayor Moshe or Mayor Rilling. We've come together pretty well, the majority of the Republicans and most of the Democrats, to form a good bipartisan bloc that's seriously interested in the welfare of Norwalk. Okay. Now, of course, there's some differences, and we saw them, and you reported on them. But I think, it's kind of ironic. As the country becomes increasingly polarized, it seems that Norwalk is moving in the opposite direction politically. Okay, we come closer and closer together, where it's really hard to identify major differences on issues between the two parties in this city. We're just interested in the best interests of Norwalk. So it's been a rather strange ride. I'm back in my political home, where I spent most of my life. I will admit I'm more comfortable. It's just a natural thing, but don't get me wrong, I have nothing but the utmost respect for the Norwalk Republicans as well as the Norwalk Democrats. Okay, and I think we're going to accomplish a lot.
Well, Bruce Kimmel, Council President, look any different than Doug Hempstead, Council President, or anybody else who's done this role?
Excuse.
How are you approaching the role of being president?
Well, I was council president in 2003, 2004. So I've been there, done that. I have some idea what the job entails. I think it should be much more than reading the consent calendar. I plan to talk about agendas, what committees are doing. I plan to write for the media. I want to present to the public a more complete picture of what exactly the council is doing as a whole. Often when you read the coverage, it's on a particular issue, and people zero in on a particular issue, and rightly so. But we sometimes lose sight of what's really happening. For instance, many of the items on consent save taxpayers a lot of money. But we don't talk about that. They deal with kind of dry issues such as insurance contracts and things like that. And they don't generate the real headlines. And I want to give the public a fuller picture of all the things we're doing to save taxpayers money, not just reading the consent calendar.